Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam. Welcome to another Microsoft 24 video, and I thought I'd do a video that balances off. In the last video I talked basically just about the release and how negative it was and the ball drop it was. And I thought let's balance it out with a very positive video. So in this video I'm only going to talk about the positives. There is a couple of things I do want to say, differences I've noticed between this one and 2020. When 2020 first came out, you could get it through the Windows Store or the Xbox Game Pass, and I did notice that, you know, I usually don't have Windows Defender turned on. I have it disabled for my other FLIGHTSIM, and I turn off the automatic updates from Windows as well. And I did notice that with this one, that's like, you used to have it all turned on. You know, if you want to go fly in 2020, you had to have Defender running, you have to have updates running. I'm not running Windows Defender, and I'm not running the Windows Update system. So in order to play 2024, that's no longer needed, and that is a bonus for me. As a P3D user, I turn off all the security for Windows, and P3D runs a lot better. Less laggy, so that for me is a win. I love that. So I thought in this one, let's go walk around. We're in Africa, and I'm hoping to find some elephants. So I've loaded in, and we're just gonna have a look around, to be honest, because I like in Microsoft 2024 the ground detail has really been amped up. You know, like as you can see, like the grass here, it not only sways in the wind, which I think is ace, but there's a whole variety here of wheat and types of different trees. The fauna basically is so versatile, and you can go right up to it and see its detail. Like, look at that. That is nuts. You know, I think the ground detail in this is phenomenal. Probably one of the best. Even like matching Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, games like that which are known for their beautiful landscapes. Like this, that has such a variety around the world of different trees, different faunas, the sounds of the Serengeti. We're here in Africa on the Serengeti looking for elephants or lions, and like you can hear the sounds. You know, I'm going to turn them up a bit overdone so you can actually properly hear them. Listen to that. So I think this is really well detailed, ground level detail. Now, I don't know if we're going to come across any rocks or anything, but I have gone through this before and come across rocks, and the rock detail is amazing as well. I think the best experience so far that I've had in this game has been walking around and just inspecting things out. Like I went to my local airport, and I don't work too far from the local airport, like I literally down the road. So I went to stand in front of where I work, and you know, I could recognize the building structure layout and the roads and everything. And that's, I think, what's that over there? Is that my balloon? That's my balloon. We're just going around in a huge circle. Okay. We'll go this way. So for me, I think, like, I'm really excited to see and photograph. Like, the photography mode of this is pretty nifty. You can get some really interesting shots here, you know, done through the various different things here. Like, I think it's really cool, you know. Changing like the f-stop here, so you know you can get some really nice bokeh shots. I think it's really, really, really interesting. You know what they've achieved and what they've done. I think it is really nice. I'm trying to focus here on the picture really, but there you go. Like that's that, and it does save onto the drive now. Yeah, honestly, they've done a great job with putting all the different fauna in. Like this is a flight sim, and yet this is the ground level of detail that you receive. Obviously, we got no clouds in the sky, but the clouds do look okay. Let's go this way. And even at night time, I think it can get pretty scary if we change the sort of time of day here and bring in the night. Ooh, it gets proper scary now. Like you got the stars in the sky, the crickets at night. You're going through the wooded area. You have no idea what's out there. It could be anything. Could be the Blair Witch. Could be a murderer. Could be a werewolf. Could be a lion that mauls you in your sleep. Well, you don't sleep in this, but you know what I mean. Like I think they've done a really fantastic job at ground level. Put it back to real time. So kudos on that. I'm not going to speak anything about the airplanes or the flight aspect to this, because I'm only going to be using this as a ground detail, walk around simulator. I'm not going to be using this as a flight sim because I have a flight sim and I'm happy with that. But I do enjoy walking around the world and exploring new locations, and I will, I do honestly feel like I'm on the Serengeti in Africa here. I've yet to come across the elephants or lions, and I've put myself exactly where the map said they would be. So it's just knowing their migration routes, I guess. But doing photography in this sim, for me, like, is what I'll be using it for myself. I think it really does have the strength there. And the connection to get in has improved since the release date, I will say that. Not only has it increased the likelihood of downloading, installing and connecting in, but it's now consistently, as we get into for me, a daytime where other Europeans are waking up and doing it exactly the same, I'm still able to load in. So things have improved there. Just like they've improved the foliage. Now, I have all my settings on Ultra for all the trees, the rocks, the ground detail, and I've toned down all the settings for airplanes and airports. Buildings are on kind of high, medium, I think. I haven't really noticed any kind of difference in the quality between the building Ultra, high, medium, low. But you do notice a difference with various anti-aliasing, frame generation, and the settings of the trees and the rocks. You do notice. So I've whacked the whole world up in terms of its vegetation and ground detail to Ultra, and then brought down everything to do with planes and buildings or cars. And the weather as well I've increased to its max, but obviously there is no clouds. Yeah, I so far am really enjoying exploring the ground, and looking forward to coming across bloody animals. Here's a rock. Look at the detail on this rock. Look at that. That rock is very well detailed, I would say. Highly detailed, like Starfield, Star Citizen level of detail. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 level, if better. And that's basically it. That's all I wanted to really say. I wanted to balance it off, really. And in all honesty, there was something else besides the Windows Defender thing I wanted to say. I can't actually remember what it was, though. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I'll remember. I probably won't be doing as many videos, but I won't be probably doing any video. Well, maybe some videos of exploring this world. Oh, is that an animal? We got an animal. Look into the Serengeti, where the wild animals play. No, it's not. Yeah, so I might do some exploring around the different world videos. I won't be doing flight videos because I won't even be flying in this sim, but definitely we will have some exploration around the world videos. Also, if you do go in the water, you do become Jesus because you walk on the water. You know, so there is that. You know, turns you into a very, you know, heightened creature of this planet. This game does. Anyway, guys, that's about it. I mean, I could literally walk forever. Hey, I'll tell you one thing I will do actually before I go, and I haven't tried this yet, so this is the first time for me, is I'd love to see some weather. It's not sticking, but, you know, still. It's snowing. Bit of overcast. Yeah. High level clouds. So that's like cirrus stuff. Yeah, yeah. My clouds, everything is on the highest, by the way, quality. So that's the that's broken. Clouds, that is, not the game. That's quite nice. Scattered. Scattered's quite nice. It does change the light as well, I noticed. So, few clouds. Very nice. Very, very good. Clear skies. Well, we had that before. And rain. Rain on the Serengeti. Oh, it actually raindrops are on the ground as well. Yeah. And let's try some light thunderstorms. Why is it back on track? You crashed. Hello, I just changed the weather, mate. I guess light thunderstorms are not... Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.